One of the biggest decisions you can make in your life is buying a home, but if you've never done it before, it can quickly become overwhelming. Hey guys, I'm Nick Polegato from eXp Realty in Ottawa, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process of buying your first home. There's a lot of complicated nuances to this, but let's just jump right into the video. Step number one is to get a pre-approval. Before you can even consider location, size, beds, baths, you need to figure out how much you can afford to spend. This number is going to depend on your income, your credit score, assets, debts you currently have, as well as current interest rates. In Canada, debt to income ratio is used by almost every lender to consider how much of a monthly mortgage payment you can afford. The higher the debt to income ratio, the smaller the mortgage you'll be able to get. The highest ratio to qualify with a traditional lender is 43%. I always recommend that you shop with a mortgage broker. Their job is to shop around and find you the best rates possible. If you don't already have a rate and you're working with an agent, ask them for a mortgage broker they can trust. Step number two is to choose an agent. Listen, we all know someone who's a real estate agent, but that doesn't mean your mom's friend Linda is the best agent for you. Real estate agents all run their own business. This means that no two agents' services, availabilities, and disciplines are the same. You might like Burger King over McDonald's for a variety of reasons, but just because both businesses are in the fast food industry doesn't make them the same business. Here are my top tips for finding an agent. Do your due diligence. Ask friends and family for 2 to 3 recommendations, read reviews online, and interview the agents. Ask them what services and resources they offer. Ask what type of homes they specialize in selling, how many clients they helped last year, and how many clients they're currently working with. Interviewing your agent is often missed by buyers, but results in having a more successful relationship with your realtor in the long run. Step number 3, start your search. Now that you know how much you can spend and put a real estate agent in your corner, it's time to start looking at properties. Let's not lie though, you've already been looking while you took those first steps, such as the era of the internet. Your budget's gonna dictate a large portion of what you can afford to purchase, but your lifestyle is also going to play a huge role. Are you someone who doesn't want to maintain a large home and property? Then a condo might be best for you. Do you want to crack a beer and sit in your backyard after a long day at work and barbecue? Then you may want something with a little bit of outdoor space. Beds and baths matter, but understanding what's important to your day-to-day should play a bigger role in your decision making. Outlining what you are looking for will also make sure you don't waste your time looking at properties that aren't going to work for your needs. We put a link in the description down below with a checklist we use for all our buyers. Fill it out and provide it to your agent so they can get a good idea of what properties to show you. The home buying process can take some time, and you'll know when you find the right home. Just be patient. Step number 4, make an offer. You found a home you love and you're ready to make an offer. What's next? The first thing you have to ask your real estate agent for is comparable properties. Comparables, or comps as we like to call them, are recent sales of the same style home in a similar neighborhood. These, along with the monthly sales report, should help you come up with a good offer price without overpaying too much depending on the market. You should come up with multiple numbers that you're comfortable paying for the property depending on how many offers there are and your level of interest on the property. With an offer price and strategy in place, it's time to choose a closing date and deposit amount. Oftentimes, the closing date will be outlined by the listing agent. Examples are closing in 60 days or closing on March 21st. Deposit amounts aren't always given, but the deposit is to show how serious you are to the seller, that you're committed to the deal and you're willing to forfeit that money if you can't close the deal on the closing date. My recommendation to my clients is always a $5,000 deposit or 2%, whichever is higher depending on the property value. At this point, your offer is almost done and it's time to determine conditions on the offer. Conditions are in place to protect you from buying a property that you can't afford or that may have a major issue that you can't see. Home inspections and financing conditions are the most common conditions we see, but other conditions could include a wet inspection if the property has a wood burning fireplace, or it could be conditional on getting permits from the city. Step number 5 is to close the deal. Your offer is accepted, conditions were met, and you're waiting till close date to take possession of your new home. What now? First, you're gonna sit down with a real estate lawyer and sign a bunch of paperwork ranging from deed transfers to mortgage approval from the lender. This usually occurs within a week of the property closing. If you're hiring movers, be sure to book them right after you have a firm agreement of purchase and sale. Contact your insurance provider and get home insurance policy. Contact local utility companies and get them to transfer the utilities to your name. If you don't have contacts for any of these people, your real estate agent should be able to provide them to you. All that's left is to move in, unpack your stuff, and enjoy your brand new home. And that's it for this one, guys. Your step-by-step guide for buying your first home in Ottawa. Understanding the steps to buying your first home can help you save a lot of time and frustration during the buying process. If you're thinking of buying a home or you have any questions about the buying and selling process, reach out using the link in the description below. We'll be happy to help in any way we can. Before you head over to the next video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to find out the latest Ottawa real estate news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.